Alrighty, so today we are playing Styx, Master of Shadow.
I feel naked without my dagger.
Alright, so the controls aren't bad. They're a little loose though, a little kind of floaty almost.
Well, more climbing, I guess.
Easy enough. Rather than having like a shadow meter, his tattoo will light up to show that I'm in dark.
So if I'm keep to the shadows.
So if I'm glowing,
doesn't make too much noise.
That's cool.
Avoid running and farting.
So that's handy unless I'm like, facing this way, in which case I really can't see the fucking tattoo. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of middle ground either. It's like you're either in shadow or you're out of shadow. In shadow, out of shadow. So yeah, the graphics, you know, they're passable, but they're really nothing to write home about. Especially after playing Shadow of Mordor, it's very difficult not to compare those orcs to this goblin here. But again, you know, I mean, it's not an ugly game by any stretch.
Gotta be sneaky here. If I stay under there, I won't be seen.
Wow, that broom just totally spazzed out. That's weird. Oh, and then it's gone. Ah!
Remember to land on the carpet to make less noise.
I just didn't like how that guy like slid into place in order for me to cut his throat.
A monster! Fight him. Gotta find the best attacks. No!
He just said no. Alright, so now where can I put this asshole? Sneaky, sneaky. Look at this, my hand is totally inside this wall here. There's just a lot of graphical wonkiness that goes around, like animations feel incomplete. Ah, shit, look at this guy. Animations feel incomplete. There's lots of clipping. Some of the controls feel like really, like I said earlier, really floaty and not very precise. Like jumping doesn't really have any weight to it.
Oh shit!
It's really actually kind of a shame that there are so many issues here because as far as game characters go, Styx is pretty interesting. I mean, it's already a step in the right direction when you have a game where orcs and goblins aren't automatically the bad guys. I mean, he's got a fairly interesting character design. It's just kind of a shame that he's being dragged down by what feels to me like an unfinished game. Like, I guess I can see now why this game really snuck up on its release without a whole lot of fanfare. I'm just gonna see what happens.
By the heart of the tree.
This is like the shittiest kill ever. Look at that. These people are terrible. The AI is terrible. This unlocking mechanic is really irritating. It's just dull. Okay, apparently fall damage is a thing. Yeah, the platforming in this game is kind of crud. Look at this, like I can't, like you would think that maybe I could climb from layer to layer, but nope. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Ow.
Give yourself up! Where are you? Fuck me!
Foiled by a wooden pillar. This takes so long.
Shit! He's being killed!
He's being killed! That's actually pretty cool. The city's actually pretty decent.
Some fruit over. Who goes there?
Nope, I absolutely did not move. Nope. Did nothing of the sort.
It was over there for crying out loud. Forward!
I feel like if you were to approach Styx as strictly a stealth platformer, then there might be a game somewhat worth playing here. It's got all the basics. It's got the sneaking and the shadows and being able to put out light sources and all that stuff, but I still have to compare it to, you know, other games in the genre like Thief, and while the Thief games focused entirely on stealth, or at least prioritized stealth over combat, they also gave you a lot more things to do in the game aside from just getting from point A to point B. You know, you were going into places, you were trying to collect treasure, you were picking locks, and you know, there was just a lot more meat to it as opposed to you know, this game, which is, you know, it nails the stealth part, but everything else just feels so bare bones.
I heard something.
Thank God he can't look up.
What was that noise?
So here is, I think, my final verdict on this game. If you're looking for a stealth game, there may be something here for you. And by that I mean exactly what you see here. A whole lot of patience, a whole lot of watching guards run their patrols, a whole lot of using the shadows and other objects to sneak around, and pretty much being okay with the idea that if you get spotted, you're just gonna quick load. The combat in this game is so awful. It's just, even the stealth takedowns are incredibly bland and boring. There's no variety to them. So I would recommend that you just pretend that Styx does not even have a dagger, and that this is a game about seeing whether or not you can get from point A to point B without being detected. And if that sounds interesting to you, then sure, I could probably recommend checking this game out, only if it was on sale. Like, if this game was on Steam sale for like $5, I think it would be worth checking out. But at full retail price, you know, there are just far better things to spend your money on. Anyways.
Ow! Take that! Got him so killed. What? What? A monster! Oh, shit! That creature.
I think my game just auto-saved, like, right in front of this dude.
What? He's got him. Eat this!
So my game auto-saved right in front of this guy as he spots me.
What? A monster! That one's mine!
Well, that seems about par for the course.
This is